Thank you for tuning into my channel, everyone. My name is Ben Kensington, your favorite Arizona realtor with eXp Realty. And you gotta stay tuned for this video today, guys. This is part 2 of the Phoenix, Arizona job market is booming. We are gonna take a look at Lucid Motors, as you saw, Nikola Corporation, and TSMC, as this massive construction project is underway in North Phoenix as well. We're going to look at construction, warehousing, manufacturing, logistics, technology, etc. It's going to be a deep dive right here in my office, guys. And thank you so much for watching. Let's jump into it. All right, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button, and definitely hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. We are on part 2. The Phoenix job market is booming. Phoenix is hiring. This is part 2. If you guys want to check out part 1, definitely check out my YouTube channel as you see it here on the screen. This is a part 2 process. This is actually the deep dive. The first part was just an on the ground visual of what it actually looks like in Phoenix Metro, of where these companies are located throughout Phoenix Metro. If you're looking to relocate to Phoenix, or if you already live in Arizona or you live in Phoenix, these are some of the cities where you can go find these companies that you're interested in applying for or transferring to as well. So a lot of people don't know that. People think Phoenix is just a dust bowl and there's nothing here. They'll be surprised. Phoenix is actually big. It's getting heavily populated and the prices are going through the roof. And I'm going to correlate this with real estate and we're going to tie it all together. This is why Phoenix is booming. The prices aren't just going up for no reason. Okay. The great job. I have to commend Governor Doug Ducey. Now, really quick, before I jump into Governor Doug Ducey, excuse me, and welcome back to my office. It's been a while since I've given you guys market updates. I just did a market update yesterday. Check that out on my YouTube channel. You'll see it up here. Just yesterday, a day ago, posted that about the Phoenix housing market and the prices going up on the homes. And here's this one. About a month ago, I did part 1 of Phoenix, Arizona jobs, the new Silicon Valley. Go check that video out before you watch this one as well, so you can kind of get a visual and see where a lot of these companies are. So Governor Doug Ducey has been doing a great job. They have the Sonora project where they work with, excuse me, they work with Mexico and Sonora. They have supplies that they bring across the border as well, and manufacturers and warehouses out in Mexico. You have the corridor, which they're trying to connect Tucson to Phoenix. So that's going to be big down the line. You have another project. There's a huge infrastructure project that's taking place throughout Phoenix Metro. So our president just passed an act, and this act is the CHIPS Act, the Semiconductor CHIPS Act. Okay. Now, you guys don't want to miss this video. You got to stay tuned because you got to know what is going on around the world and what is changing and why there's such a big boom. Like I said on my previous housing market update video, in the Southwest and Mountain West. Okay. These areas are seeing influx, especially in the Pacific Northwest, of residents like they've never seen before. Okay. We're talking from Arizona to Montana. Okay. This is the new gold rush, which is housing and employment, which is happening here. Okay. Because this is these are pretty much the last areas to really develop since the British took over the United States. As we know, previously, you had New Spain, you had Mexico, which was over here. And then, of course, all of this land was inhabited by the indigenous, the mound builders, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Olmec, etc., and all the other indigenous Indian tribes and Aborigines and Nijis and all those good things. All right, so we're going to start off with the Semiconductor CHIPS Act. So Biden is giving the Senate Bill 3933, the CHIPS Act. So Biden calls for $50 billion to boost U.S. chip industry. So this is huge. This is going to help all these companies who are looking to develop over here, and you don't have to, or these companies and businesses don't have to rely on foreign investment. So they can produce here on their own soil. And Arizona has become pretty much the data center destination for a lot of these companies. As you see here in this magazine, Arizona commercial real estate, data center destination. Here's why Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft are all setting up shop in Metro Phoenix. And it's not just them. We have a lot of EV companies as well, as you saw in my intro video. Lucid Motors, which is out in Casa Grande, Arizona. Okay, I went down there myself just to check it out. And you'll see a lot of California license plates as they are coming from the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, and the new Silicon Valley of the desert, which is Arizona. You have also, you saw Nikola Motors, okay, an EV company, and they're making vehicles with hydrogen, water, and EV, so electronic vehicles, so battery cells and batteries. And also, before I became a real estate agent, I have a financial background, lending background, and I also work for Tesla Motors. I know I still have my badge here, as you can see, my employee badge. All right, work for Elon Musk, was in sales, still have a lot of friends. Shout out to all my friends who still work for Tesla Motors. I can't talk too much about Tesla because I did sign a confidentiality disclosure, so I can't really say much, but that is one of the best companies I ever worked for. A lot of people there work hard. There are a lot of hustlers down there, and you get a lot of good stock options with Tesla. I remember when the stock was sitting around $150 to $250, and now look at the stock now. So a lot of people tried to doubt Tesla. Look at it now, especially all those shareholders as well. All right, anyway, now back to Phoenix, Arizona. Let's start with the big elephant in the room, and that is Taiwan Semi. Now, to understand and get a better idea of what's going on in Phoenix, is Taiwan Semi. It's a company that's out of Taiwan. It's a semiconductor company that builds microchips. So your cell phones, right? Your cell phone, all those microchips you need, your car. That's why there was a shortage, because there's a shortage of microchips. They can't build them fast enough. You need microchips for your smart TVs, all your smart devices. Okay. The camera I'm actually using right now, stuff like that. All types of technology, you need them. PlayStation 5s, gaming systems, you need microchips. So you have companies like Intel, which is embedded in Chandler, and they're spending like another 20 billion to add another couple facilities there on the Chandler campus. Taiwan Semi, okay, they're the biggest chip manufacturer in the world. They're located in Taiwan now. They're building a huge headquarters. Okay, let's take a look at it here. Okay, TSMC, that's Taiwan Semi manufacturing microchip conductor. So TSMC confirms the Arizona plant will begin chip production in 2024. Now, I went down there myself to check it out, see it with my own eyes. You take the 17 north, right? It's right up in this area. Okay, as we look at Google Maps, it's Phoenix Metro. It's the entire map, right? Say you're going up 17 north, and you know that road here, the 303 that cuts right across here. You go 303 west, and it heads into Peoria. Okay, it's almost like you're going to Lake Pleasant, but it's not off the 74. You know the 74. It's a back way if you want to get out and hit Wickenburg. But right here, the 303 goes into Peoria. It's right in this area over here. See right there where it says Taiwan Semiconductor Headquarters. This is where they're actual building right now. So you see that picture? That's where you saw me driving up the 303. I was heading to Peoria, and I stopped over here just to take a look at it and film it. It's massive. Okay, guys, the video doesn't do it justice. So let me show you here. So 2024, the chairman of Apple supplier. So TSMC is the main supplier for Apple products for their microchips. So this is a huge company. They supply microchips worldwide, along with Samsung and Intel as well. TSMC is so big that Intel, okay, their supplier of most of their microchips are TSMC. So that's how big TSMC is, okay, guys? Now, TSMC has said that the company plans to begin chip production at its Arizona plant in 2024, but what it will make, there isn't quite clear. Okay, so investors at the 12 billion manufacturers in Arizona will start mass production in the first quarter of 2024. I heard they're bringing workers to come train. There are already students who are in Taiwan from ASU and other universities around the United States who are going to stay at the Taiwan headquarters for about 11 to pretty much a year to learn and get trained over there before they open up here in Phoenix. So it's a huge, huge facility. As you can look at it here, Taiwan Semiconductor eyes North Phoenix site for huge plant. It's already in the works, as you guys seen the video. And I also advise you guys, watch this video, The Rise of Arizona, right here. You guys gotta watch this video, The Rise of Arizona. Okay, this video will give you so much information about what is going on in our changing world that is moving to technology, augmented reality, automation. Okay, we're going into a new world and you don't want to get left behind. You're going to have to make some changes. The days of just having working in the mailroom, being a secretary, admin job, call centers, all that stuff is going to get automated at some point. Okay, that's why all these EV companies are expanding. Previously working with Tesla Motors, I know the ins and outs. I knew about a lot of these companies switching over to EV, like Ford, GM. They're already planning this stuff for years because they had to catch up with Tesla. Tesla is going to be, like you see now, as a head honcho of EV technology. So check out this video, Rise of Arizona. That's a really good video that pretty much shows Doug Ducey's in it as well, explaining what they have for the plans in the future of the job market and the economy, which is driving more workers to come here. A lot of people are relocating here. Sorry, guys, if I'm looking all over the place. I'm not looking at the camera. I have two screens. I have a screen to my left here and I have a screen to my right. So I'm just trying to give you guys all the information you need. Okay, so watch that video, The Rise of Arizona, CNBC. It's an amazing video. And also check this video out. Inside Intel's bold 26 billion US plan to regain chip dominance. This is the new plant here that they're building. Okay, this was just uploaded in November. It's massive. Okay, they usually do processing, computer processing. They deal with processors, microchips, things like that. A lot of technology. You already know about their Pentium 3 processor, Intel Core, things like that. So the core processors and stuff like that. So if you've seen my video last time as well, part 1, you saw me drive past the campus and drive right on campus as well. And you could check that out. I actually know some people in Phoenix who have worked for Intel previously. It rave reviews. People love this place. So if you're an engineer and you're looking to relocate here, and hey, what do you know? Look at this. There's a boom in microchip technology. So definitely check that video out. Also, as you can see, Intel, this is the Chandler campus. All right. So they have a lot of fabs that they're working on. This is when Doug Ducey announced that they're going to do the 20 billion expansion in Arizona. Okay, the campus is huge, guys. If you go down to Chandler's a beautiful city. Like I've said in previous videos, Chandler's one of my favorite cities in Arizona. It's absolutely beautiful. Here it is here. They're already doing construction, laying the ground, laying the framework and everything going on there. Here it is from an aerial view. And there they got to wear the bunny suit so you don't get the dust and any type of dirt or anything like that on those chips. They keep a clean house in-house there. So Intel is a big company here in Phoenix Metro, especially in Chandler. Okay, so Intel, this is another company this is the Ocotillo campus, the Ocotillo side of Chandler, Arizona. So here we go. Let's keep looking here. I'm going to close this out. Let me jump back over here. Let me close this out as well. All right. So Intel, like I said, if you're an engineer, they already have locations all over the world as well. Oregon, Arizona. I think New Mexico has a location as well. So it's just more business, more people coming. They're going to need workers, right? You're going to need more employees. Okay. And where are they going to come from? Right. So where are they going to live? They need real estate. They need a house, either rent or buy. So this is going to drive prices up. This is what I say about supply and demand. The supply is low. The demand is going to be high. People are going to be willing to pay higher prices for homes because they got to relocate here. You got to do what you got to do. Right. So that's another factor. Right. People don't look at it at that way. They say, oh, the prices are going up. And it's not just that, guys. All right. So there it is. That's a 20 billion Arizona chip plants I can't speak right now, but Intel breaks ground on 20 billion Arizona chip plants in battle with TSMC. Okay, so their supplier is their biggest competitor, which is crazy, but that's just how big it is with TSMC. Okay, now this is Chandler, so that's South Phoenix Metro, Southeast, and then you got North Phoenix Metro as well. So let me jump to, let me see here. Where's my map? Okay, let me jump back out. So when you look at the map, because if you're not familiar with Phoenix, right, it's big. It's a suburban sprawl. Everything is spread out. We don't have the best transportation, public transportation at all. It's not like Chicago or New York, no subway stations, no, really not that many rail lines. You have some in Mesa and downtown area, but man, nowhere else you're going to need a car here. Okay, you're definitely going to need a vehicle. So if you come down to Chandler and you see Ocotillo and you saw my part 1 video, you'll see me cruising around Ocotillo. There's a lot of business parks. There are a lot of different locations where you can work. There are tons of business centers. Okay, right here you see there's Intel right there, dead smack in Chandler. Let's put it on the satellite. There it is. And this is the section here where they're going to add more. Okay, all right here in this area. More construction, more jobs. Look at all these homes here. Ocotillo is a beautiful area, nice, big, beautiful homes. Now, as you can see, look at how massive Intel is. Okay, let me just go to the street just to show you guys, right? It's locked off. Okay, I'm gonna drop my guy in there. Let's turn around. There it is. Okay, you could see it from way back over here, right off of Dobson Road. Coming down Dobson. Here's the entrance. I'll zoom in here. It goes all the way down, guys, if you keep going down Dobson. Okay, so you keep going. You'll see it on my video part 1. I drove by it as well, went in there a little bit. So, all right, so that's Intel. That's just one portion of what the jobs are here. Now, when you see these white tops, this is to help with the heat in the summertime. Definitely when you see white roofs as well. This is Wells Fargo. I drove by this as well. Continuum. This is a business center here. Wells Fargo Continuum. You've got Mr. Cooper. You've got all these companies here. Mortgage lender, right? Cyrus One. Let's see what this is. Business management consultant. Cyrus One data center. Okay, there's another warehouse, right? Okay, I drove by here as well. If you see it on my part 1 on the ground, Digital Realty. You have all these companies, guys. Okay, all these companies. They're all down here in Chandler, right? Even when you get up to Chandler Fashion Square, you're going to see a lot of companies. I showed you guys those in part 1 as well. You come down here. Let me move up because I'm going to go to Chandler Boulevard, right? When you're across the street from Chandler Fashion Center, right? Okay, Chandler Boulevard going east. You come down this way here. Let me keep going. Come on, let's speed it up a little bit. You're going to hit Merrill Lynch, Bank of America, right? Right there. Boom. What do you see? Okay, we're going to come down. And I showed you guys this on part 1. So I don't want to go too much into it and just kind of repeat itself and repeat myself here. You have another microchip company over here on Ellis and Chandler. So you come down here. Chandler is where a lot of jobs are, a lot of businesses, a lot of financial institutions, a lot of banks, and microchip companies. Okay, so they're doing some construction over here. You got Bank of America. It's big. It wraps all the way around. It's about 4 or 5 different buildings. Okay, credit, banking, all that. Merrill Lynch is there. Merrill Edge. All right, which is an investment firm. Okay, and then you also have more companies. They're everywhere over here in this area by Chandler Fashion Center. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out. Okay, and after I said with Taiwan Semi, you definitely, if you're interested, you're an engineer, this is definitely a place that you would want to work as well. Now, Godaddy. Okay, oh no, you know what? Before I jump into GoDaddy, oh my, it's freezing here. Bad timing. All these, let me jump into Lucid Motors. Okay, now Lucid Motors. You saw that in the intro. Okay, Lucid Motors is another EV company. Okay, they're kind of like Tesla. They kind of copy Tesla, but they're trying to be more of a high end. They want to be like Mercedes Benz. They want to be more luxury style, luxury EV vehicles. So, Lucid Motors, another Bay Area, Silicon Valley company. I stopped by there as well. Checked out the place, and like I said, a lot of California license plates. So I don't know if a lot of what you have with these companies, especially with Tesla Motors, you have they hire within and they relocate workers as well. So that's what I see here with Lucid Motors. It looks like a lot of workers have relocated, but as they expand, they start hiring a lot more locally. Okay, that's a big boost to Casa Grande. It's a big boost to the area, and that's why you're seeing Casa Grande and their homes appreciate because of the businesses. With Lucid Motors, as you can see, beautiful vehicles here. Almost reminds me a little bit of the Tesla Model S. Beautiful vehicles. I think they've also confirms first customer deliveries to take place on October 30th, which was just a few months ago. All right. So Arizona, designed in Silicon Valley and produced in Arizona. Would you look at that? Casa Grande. All right. Excuse me. I need a drink of water. All right. Okay. I'll get back to GoDaddy. So Lucid Motors, another EV company that is producing vehicles here in Casa Grande. Okay. And you guys saw a little bit of that, of their headquarters here in Casa Grande. You guys got to see that a little bit in my intro. It's nice. It's way out there as well. So Casa Grande is expanding. I have a listing. I have a home right now for sale, active on the market. If you guys are looking for a house in Casa Grande, 380,000. Okay, 4-bed, almost. There's a bonus room, 3.5 bath or 3 full bath. It has a balcony, extended patio, almost 2,500 square feet. So if you guys are interested, it's in the Highland Manor community. If you're interested, let me know. All my contact information is in the description. All right. So Lucid Motors. All right. Let me get away from TSMC. All right. And this is what it looks like. So on the freeway back here, 303, just going back to Taiwan Semi really quick. This is how much they've done so far. Some of the biggest cranes in the world they're using here. So this is going to be massive. Imagine how much this area is going to grow in North Peoria and North Phoenix. And I've done videos on North Phoenix, Desert Ridge, all those areas, man, are going to explode real estate wise. Okay. And let me pull you guys a story over here just about that. So that fits right into that. And then I'll get back to Lucid Motors really quick. I know I'm jumping around, but check this out. Miami Builder has more homes coming near future Taiwan semiconductor plant in North Phoenix. Okay. Hundreds of homes are being planned near the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, 1,128 acre manufacturing plant under construction near Interstate 17 and Loop 303 in North Phoenix. Okay. So it's going to create over 1,900 jobs. Okay. Giving home builders a captive audience of employees when production begins at the plant in 2024. So production, that's when they're going to open up, and that's when they're going to start producing. So they're going to build it and have it done by 2024. So you're looking at 2 years from now. The same thing was with Casa Grande, with Lucid Motors and Nikola Motors years ago. And then what do you know? They're already producing. They're already delivering vehicles. It happens fast, guys. Time flies. The clock is ticking. Home prices are going up. Jobs are coming. The economy is expanding. Master plan communities cannot stop blowing up all over Phoenix. You're seeing farmlands that used to be farms, especially in Gilbert, Queen Creek, Santan Valley, go away now, right? And they're turning into master plan communities. So people say, what about all the water? A lot of these companies are using recycled waters. They're using recycled water. So they have their own plants and they're recycling, I think, about 90% of their water. So they're trying to control their water use, because we know we are in the desert and we have to conserve. We have aquifers, and we have to stay at the water table. So, and we have the snow caps as well, and we really don't need to rely too much on the Colorado River. So we have a lot of reserves. All right, so let me close out of that there. All right, so you've seen TSMC, massive. This is the biggest project, I think, in all of Phoenix, period, hands down. This is going to bring a huge economy, because a lot of the companies who depend on them will start following them here to Arizona as well. You'll start seeing other companies set up shop here so they can have access to TSMC, Intel. You have Amazon. You have a lot of different companies coming here. But let me move along a little faster. So let's jump to Nikola Motors. Okay. Now, if you don't know about Nikola Motors, they're another EV company. Like I said, they want to specialize in semis, okay, and fleet. Okay, and these are hydrogen. This is the hydrogen truck design as well. They're going to use battery cells. They're going to try and do an array of different things. We all know what happened with the ex-CEO and what happened with the stock and things like that. So things have changed. They're still rocking along. As you saw in the video, I went down to Coolidge and I checked out the place myself. I got to put, like I told you guys, I'm your eyes on the ground and your eyes in the skies when I'm using the drone as well. So I went down there, checked it out. They have 2 locations. I actually seen their other location, and their other location is in Phoenix. It's in Tempe. It's close to Tempe Diablo Stadium. It's right off of Broadway, I think. Let me get out of this and move myself out of the way here. I think it's around Broadway. It's in Tempe. I know it's by Tempe Diablo Stadium, where the Los Angeles Angels play, really the Anaheim Angels. That's where they have spring training. Not that far from ASU. All right, so you're coming up to 10. It's right around here. Yep, Broadway. Okay, let's see where. Yep, right here. All right, so I know my way around this city. All right, so let me just drop my guy in here. Right here. I know exactly where it's at. There's a Chicago dog place that I eat at, like right around the corner. Yeah, it's like right over here somewhere. Let's see it. Yeah, it's right over here. It's a nice Chicago dog place. All right, so here's Nikola. This is their this is where they first started. Okay. And now their new location, as you see it here, is now in Coolidge. So people who are not from Phoenix, Coolidge is really like a farming town. Lots of cotton fields, agriculture, corn, wheat, things like that. Some citrus, really Gilbert and Chandler and Queen Creek is more for citrus, but you'll see a lot of other agriculture out here. So if you go down here, right here, Coolidge. Okay. I know it's somewhere around here. Let me see if I can remember it by heart. I'm going to have to find it. I know it's down here somewhere. Yeah, right here. All right. So here it is. This is where I showed you guys in the beginning as well. They have phase 1 and phase 2. I think they're done with phase 1 now. And they're already taking deliveries as well. So that's what you see here. EV startup Nikola delivers its first electric semi trucks to LA customer. Okay, after a rocky couple of years, Nikola has produced 2 electric test trucks for a Southern California trucking company ahead of full-scale production in 2022. Okay. All right. So as you can see that there, Nikola is ready to go. Now, this is competition for Tesla. It's competition for Lucid Motors. As you know, other companies are ramping up with their EVs as well. Porsche has EV vehicles, BMW, all these companies are starting to get a roll on it. I know in California, they have a law like 2030, you got to be all electric. So technology is happening fast. We're going into 2022 now, coming up in a few weeks. Man, you see this? Who would have thought that we'd see look at Amazon. You've got self-driving vehicles and things like that going on out in these streets, man. So, and this is a chip act. Look at this. 50 billion to boost the chip industry. So everything is turning. Now, Waymo, I want to jump in there. So Nikola, like I said, I'm going to jump into Waymo. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. But if you're in Coolidge, This is another area. I haven't seen Coolidge's housing prices jump too much. Coolidge is still a really older city, is still developing, not a city, but a town, still developing. Casa Grande is definitely ahead in terms of a city that's growing. And also Maricopa. Maricopa is one of my favorite cities. I think it's the most slept on city in Phoenix Metro. It's just out here on an island, but it is growing, and the homes there, it's a really nice town. It's a real nice town, real nice city. Casa Grande as well is growing, and Lucid Motors is out here somewhere. Let me see. I think it's off. I can't remember the exact location for Lucid, so I'm gonna have to look that up. I was pretty close right there. All right, so right there, Lucid Motors, as you can see, I drove by here and showed you guys their location. It's blowing up, guys. Okay, it is blowing up here in Phoenix. All right, so, oh, I didn't want to close that out. Okay, now, let me see here. There's one other story I wanted to show you guys. Okay, and this is from Toyota. Okay, Toyota creates Arizona Mobility Test Center at its proving grounds. Okay. U.S. vehicle development and testing facility will become available to the broader industry as a vehicle testing resource as it officially launches the Arizona Mobility Test Center, AMTC, at TAPG. Toyota has tapped Intertech Transportation Technologies to operate the facility and provide tenant management and related services under a new multi-year agreement, while Toyota maintains ownership and continues its testing activities at TAPG. Okay, so let me see, where's the location on this thing? Okay, I think it was in Coolidge as well, but you guys, if you know, in the comment section, go ahead and correct me on that. I thought this was in Coolidge. Okay, near Whitman. Okay, so this is in Sonoran Desert near Whitman. Okay, all right. So these are open areas. These are, like I said, Arizona has plenty of room to expand, right? So more companies, like I said, are going to keep coming out here. And with more companies brings more people and more demand for housing. So there's a trickle down effect. All right. Trickle down economics, like they used to say. All right. So let's jump into Waymo. All right. Now I'm jumping to another EV company. This is a self-driving vehicle like a Uber taxi. You'll see them in Chandler all the time driving around. I've seen them at lights. I've seen them riding through the streets. You'll see this Waymo vehicle. This is what you know about this. Another EV company that's here in Arizona, guys. Okay. Technology is booming here. This is why they're calling it the new Silicon Valley. Okay. GoDaddy. Okay. You need yourself a domain name. GoDaddy is where you go. GoDaddy is actually located. I know they had a Tempe location. Let me see here. I know they had a Tempe location. I think they had if I'm not mistaken, is it Chandler or Tempe? Yeah, they got GoDaddy headquarters is in Tempe. Okay, you got GoDaddy Gilbert, but I know Tempe is the main location. So GoDaddy, another company, which has been here for a while now. Now Tempe, if I can, I'm going to stop talking about the microchip conductors and these other companies, and I'm going to jump into a lot of the other companies that are around Phoenix Metro. Okay, so GoDaddy's another big company. A lot of people transfer over here and want to work out here. Lots of facilities, lots of opportunities, guys. You just got to go out there and do the research. You just got to go out there and see what is actually there. Okay, so let me go to around ASU. So if you work in education, ASU, of course, and a lot of companies in Arizona like to hire students who come from ASU and U of A. Okay, so that's huge here as well. They really help out the local colleges, and they have a lot of programs and internships and things like that for ASU students and U of A students. All right. Okay, so when you're in Tempe, when you're coming down Tempe Town Lake, it's connected to the Salt River, which is Salt River. All right, let me get off of Godaddy here. All right, so when you're coming down Tempe Town Lake and you're by ASU, you'll notice, and I went down this road last time, but if you come just right here, like I said, always look at the white tops, right? So if you're looking for a job, look at this. Look at the white tops. Porsche, there's a car dealer here. I know Tesla Motors is in Tempe as well and in Scottsdale. All of these companies, right? Tempe Collision Center. This is an auto area over here. So wheels and tires, right? Now, when I come over this way, let me go. Where is it at? I'm looking for it. Okay, there it is. Real Soldado Parkway. I am going to zoom in. Drop my guy there. Okay, you're coming up here. You're going to see the big State Farm building. Okay, and then you're going to see Sun Devil Stadium. Let me go back a little bit so you guys can see that. Okay, you got the Sky Rises, Marina Heights, Mountainside Fitness, and State Farm. Okay. All right, Sun Devil Stadium. Okay, if you guys keep going up this way, Tempe has tons of jobs. Tempe's an amazing city as well. There's lots to do in Tempe, college town, and there's all sorts of stuff going on, lots of craziness in Tempe, but it's real fun. They have a lot of festivals and farmers markets and things like that. Lots of activities outdoor on the lake as well. Man, this thing is moving slow. I'm going to have to zoom back out really quick. Let me close this. Okay. Now, if you come over here, when you're coming down Mill Avenue, you'll notice there's Amazon is in here. Tempe Tourism Office. You got Raymond James, financial consultant, Harding. You got P2 Networks, Industrious, Tempe, to co-working space. There's lots of co-working space in this area. These are lots of restaurants and bars in this area as well. So, like I said, Sun Devil Stadium is over here, ASU's football, college football team. And then if you cross over to the lake, you come on this side, there's more WeWork offices, co-working space. So wouldn't that be nice to have a place over here and look exactly over the Salt River? All right. There's Regis is over here as well, because I have a co-working office at Regis that I never use that we get with our brokerage. Let's go over here. I know there's an airline company somewhere over here. Got Tempe Marketplace. Got lots of shopping options as well right here. So if you're in the retail industry, there's a lot going over here. Phoenix Rising, the soccer team as well, seasonal work. There's all types of opportunities here. Okay, and this is just in this area. So First Choice Auto, this is that same area I was in. I'm looking for, let me see, let me just type it. There it is. Oh no, it's somewhere over here. I can't find it. I think it's United. I put America. Okay, not Phoenix Sky Harbor. Of course, you could work there as well. Let's search this area. I'm not sure where it is, but it's somewhere in this area. But if you were to go up the 101 as well, and you come down to this area of Scottsdale, and like I said, always look at the white tops, shopping, business parks, lots of different companies that you can work for. Like you see Desert Financial, credit unions, banks, the Vanguard Group. You see all types of different financial institutions all over the place, especially when you go to Scottsdale. all these corporate offices, all of these business centers. That's why I said, when you check out these business centers, there's tons of companies in Phoenix, right? And people just don't know. Vanguard, tons of companies, right? And this is Scottsdale. Okay, let me turn it off. This is up here in Scottsdale. Okay, we just went from Tempe to Scottsdale. There's more companies over here too, around Desert Ridge, and usually right off the freeways. You'll see a lot of companies here in Scottsdale. You got TPC. Okay, so tons of places to work in Phoenix. Let me show you guys this as well. I'll share this article with you guys. Okay, Arizona has 8 of the 100 best cities in the US for snowbirds. Okay, and out of those cities, right, number 1, 2, 3, you've got Venice, Naples, which is Florida, of course, Texas, and Arizona. Out of all the United States, so number 5 was Apache Junction, which is in the East Valley, Gilbert, which is in the East Valley, Mesa, which is in the East Valley. So these right here, the Old West lives on in the nearby Sonoran Desert and Superstition Mountains. Okay, average temp 62 degrees Fahrenheit. So as you can see, top 3 states in the nation, okay, as far as snowbirds. And yes, we get a lot of snowbirds. We get people from everywhere. The traffic picks up in the wintertime here. You start to say, man, where'd all this traffic come from? Is it just the holidays or is everybody off? Nope, it's the snowbirds. Okay, so there you go. There's another reason people buy investment properties. People like to be bi-coastal. They want to have a property in New York and they want to have a property in Arizona. They want to have a property in Montana and they want to have a property in Arizona, vice versa, right? Cold weather, come to the warm weather. When it gets warm, they go back home, okay, because it gets too hot here in the summertime. All right, so you saw that stat. Now, I want you guys to see this as well. Okay. Facebook to build $800 million data center in Metro Phoenix, its first Arizona investment. Another data center. Okay, so people coming, engineers, technology, robots, augmented reality, all of that. Our world is changing and Arizona is booming. This stuff is happening fast. Okay, demographics are changing, right? Money is changing, pricing is changing. Okay, inflation, we're already dealing with inflation worldwide and definitely in the US. Inflation is the highest around the world is in the United States. So look at it. Facebook to build 800 million, almost $1 billion for a data center in Metro Phoenix. All right, and it's going to be in Mesa in the East Valley. Okay. The East Valley, Mesa. All right. Mesa is huge for you guys that don't know, one of the biggest suburbs in the entire United States. All right. Now, also, Queen Creek was named one of the safest neighborhoods, one of the best suburbs in the entire United States. Okay. Queen Creek is absolutely booming. All right. I have tons of videos on Queen Creek. Check those out as well on YouTube. Just search Queen Creek and you'll see my videos pop up. All right, Queen Creek, right, 30 years ago. 30, you guys think I'm joking. It was just a desert farming community called Rittenhouse. Okay, located in the foothills between the Santan Mountains, an hour southeast of Phoenix. Citrus, cotton, vegetables, and pecans grew in abundance, okay, across the area's expansive farmland. Okay, now, that's why I said a lot of these farmers are selling their land and they're selling out, and master plan communities, and with master plan communities popping up, I mean, there's sometimes I'm driving, I haven't been to an area in a while, and I say, I have to take a second look and say, I swear there was a farm here with cows. It's gone. You see construction there now. You'll go another area. Wait, there's a supermarket here now. There used to be a farm here. There used to be a house that had farmland and horses, and they had cows that were grazing the land. Not anymore, right? It's changing. Everything is changing, guys. And you got to keep up with technology, because if not, unfortunately, we get left behind. I remember people said, I'll never use a cell phone, right? I'm going to keep using my flip phone. Okay. 2020, I don't use email. I don't do that. It's 2021 now. That's highly unlikely. Hold on. I have to check this text message really quick, guys. I'm in the middle of submitting an offer, and yes, let's see here. Yep, got a contract acceptance, got a counter offer. So I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Wow, it's almost 10:30 at night. So got a counter offer. All right, that's real estate for you. Being a realtor in Arizona, man, you're up at all hours of the night. I love it. It's fun. And this is what I do for my clients. It doesn't matter any time of the night, guys. We're working on contracts all the time. You realtors out there know what I'm talking about. Checking for that noise you just heard. That's what you're checking for all the time. You can't wait to hear it, especially if it's good news. All right, shout out to all my Arizona realtors out there. All right, so $969 million investment coming to Arizona from infrastructure law, right? $969 million will be invested in Arizona highways, roads, and bridges from the bipartisan infrastructure investment and jobs law, led by Senator Kristen Sinema and shaped by Senator Mark Kelly. So this is something we do need. Queen Creek has an overpass going on. We're going to have a freeway that's going to connect from the 60 down to the 10 to Tucson, which is much needed. And two, for people who are coming from going down in the Florence and Coolidge and Casa Grande and those areas, they need a freeway. Okay. Especially on that eastern portion, that southeastern portion to connect, because the traffic is going to get bad if they don't do something about it. Right. Queen Creek is exploding. Infrastructure is exploding. There's going to be construction jobs, engineering jobs. Yeah, there's so many different levels of the Arizona, especially Phoenix Metro's economy, that is just going to explode. And this is going to spill into real estate, guys. It's simple math. 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4, right? 2 + 3 = 5, guys. This is simple math, right? The demand for housing is going to go up, right? People are going to come from other states, selling their home, paying more just to get the house. So this is going to spill right into real estate. And this is why so many master plan communities are popping up all over the place. Homes that used to be 200,000 or 400,000 now, guys. I'm seeing it, being a realtor, working with clients day after day after day, doing real showings, doing deep dives, comparable market analysis, pulling comps, looking at prices, going deep dive into the MLS. Actually, I'm going to pull up my website here really quick. All right. I'm going to pull this up. Oh, they're going to make me log in. Okay, hold on. I am going to have to log in really fast. Hold on, guys. All right. This is nuts, guys. Okay, while I log in, let's pull up this map. Downtown Phoenix as well has tons of jobs, like I showed you guys in part 1, and definitely West Phoenix. Okay. Usually where you'll find cheaper land is where there's industry, warehouses, manufacturing and stuff like that, trucking, for trucks to load and unload and dock. And you'll find that in the West Valley. So you'll find lots of traffic on the 10. The traffic is insane. You'll see a lot of trucks. Why is a truck in the fast lane? Why is a truck here? It's because they're right off the freeway, right? Easy access for these trucks to get right off the freeway and dock here, unload and load and drop off loads, right? So you have Amazon fulfillment. You saw my video on Goodyear. You have a lot of Amazon fulfillment centers. I know they have one around here somewhere as well. UPS, there's another Amazon fulfillment warehouse. You have Luke Air Force Base, which is absolutely massive. Okay, you have a solar power plant, which is out here in Tonopah. Goodyear, Buckeye area right here. So Tonopah, you got Buckeye right here, right? Let me make it better so you can see. Okay, so there's a solar power plant around here somewhere. See, this is Buckeye. All over here, Buckeye and Tonopah. Goodyear. There's another Amazon warehouse here. You got all the warehouses are in the West Valley. FedEx Ground. You're going to find all of the warehouses in the West Valley. Okay, right off the 10, look at those white tops. Right? I say that they do that to conserve energy because of the heat in the summertime. You're not going to attract the sun as much. It's not going to penetrate through that building with it painted white. That's why you see that, guys. Look at this warehouse, mattress firm, Sherwood West manufacturer, Mesa Cold Storage, right? Western Container Corporation. Okay. This is the secret where you find jobs, guys. Just pull this up and look for the manufacturing. Look for the company you're trying to work for. Kroger Distribution Center, Southwest Distribution Center, all the distribution centers, warehouses, you will find them in the West Valley. And this is why there's so much traffic in the West Valley. That 10 freeway right here is brutal. If you have to work in Chandler, say you're working over here in Chandler at one of these offices here in Chandler at Intel, or working for banking or financing or anything, you're a teacher or whatever you do for a living, and you got to come across that 10, good luck. I hear horror stories all the time about people going, because I live in the East Valley. I hear horror stories about people commuting from the 10, the 17. If you look at Phoenix's map, the worst drivers, and I'm going to tell you, dude, I have to watch for my life when I'm on this 17 freeway and I'm on this 60, anywhere over here, the 101, especially 17 really is where it's like, man, it's like Fast and the Furious, Talladega Nights, Daytona 500. I feel like I'm Dale Earnhardt Jr. against Jeff Gordon and Richard Petty. It's that serious on the 17 freeway, guys. Man, these people have no regard for human life when they're coming down that highway. They are speeding, swerving, jumping from lane to lane. But anyway, let's get back to it. So the 10 freeway, lots of traffic. Okay, because you see those white tops, pay attention. All these companies, people work here. So where's everybody going to get here to go to work? Right off the 10. Everybody who lives up here in the north, they got to come down, who works over here to the south, to South Phoenix, all down here. Goodwill Clearance Center, right? Tideman Globe Incorporated. I showed you already. FedEx Ground. Estes Express lines. XPO Logistics. Okay. Another Amazon. I think I already did that. Love's Travel Stop right here. See the truck stop there. Tolson Farms in this area. You'll see a lot of farms here, a lot of horse properties in this area as well. When you're in Tolleson, Avondale, right? You got Albertsons Distribution Center. Okay. Right. So a lot of jobs here as well. Midtown, downtown Phoenix. You'll see a lot of companies too when you're coming up to 303. UPS Hub, Goodyear. Let me jump back so you guys can see where I'm actually at and you're not lost. Okay, so I was just over here. This is where all those white tops were. Tolleson, Goodyear, South Phoenix, right here before you get to South Mountain right here. This mountain cuts off. On the opposite side is Ahwatukee, right? See, Ahwatukee is right behind South Mountain. So if you come down here, you're in Ahwatukee. You go right around here, Arizona Mills, Tempe. You come in the South Mountain Village. All right, this is all South Mountain. Okay, Levine, all these areas you just saw. See, Love's Travel Stop. This is where all the industry is in Phoenix. This is why there's so much traffic on the 10. That's why they had to update these. They got the infrastructure bills coming in. I think the 303 is going to get expanded. There's going to be a new freeway. I'll have more on that as well. That is this area is going to explode. Surprise, Buckeye. In the future are going to be some of the biggest. It's going to help the West Valley a lot, right? Arizona Department of Corrections, Perryville is right here. There's a prison here, Perryville Prison, which is in the West Valley, right here next to Goodyear and Litchfield Park. And you also have, there's a solar power plant, which helps as well. So we won't, right here. Here it is, as you can see it on the map. And there's also a volcano over here. People don't know we have a lot of volcanoes in the desert. People have no clue. There's calderas all over the place. That's why we get earthquakes in the West Coast. We have volcanoes here that they don't even tell you about, right? Okay. Gosh, where'd that power plant go? It's right here, right? See Bethel Power Corporation. And that's right here where Goodyear and Buckeye are, right next to the power plant. Okay. All right. Where's that volcano at? I want to find that thing. It's somewhere over here. Let me type it. There it is. The Arlington volcano. Tourist attraction. See that brown right there? And see that black? Lava rocks. Previous volcano. Yeah, the caldera pop up. They're all over. You'd be surprised how many volcanoes are all over Arizona and California and Nevada. Volcanic well. Right? This is stuff you'd be surprised, right? So when you're buying land and raw land, okay, definitely make sure you know where that land is located, right? There's land for sale. Sometimes you see cheap land and you'll say, oh, it's by a power plant. Oh, it's by a prison. Oh, it's by a previous volcano, a volcano. All right, these are the White Tank Mountains, right? Okay, so you come up here. Now I'm going to go to the 303 so you guys know where we're at. Okay, let me take it off satellite and jump back to this. So we're Litchfield Park. Over here was the volcano and the power plant right out here by Goodyear and Buckeye. Okay, then you come up here. The prison was over here. And this is all the industry that was right here. South Mountain, Ahwatukee, you get to the East Valley. So the East Valley technically starts right here once you hit Tempe. Tempe, Ahwatukee, you're pretty much in the East Valley. This is the East Valley from like right here. Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, Camelback, East Village. All of this is pretty much, so you get to the airport, past the airport right here. I would say Tempe, East Valley, Paradise Valley, Scottsdale, all these areas, North Scottsdale, Mesa, Gilbert, Chandler, Queen Creek, Santan Valley, Southeast Valley, Chandler Heights. These areas are all the East Valley. And then the West Valley starts over here, Glendale, Phoenix, Tolleson, South Mountain, Goodyear, Surprise, Peoria, which is Northwest Valley. Okay, it's a lot different. Everywhere in Phoenix is so spread out. You have the Northwest Valley, you have the Southwest Valley, which is pretty much they call the West Valley, Litchfield Park, Goodyear, Tolleson, Glendale, Peoria. This is like West Valley here. Then over here, they like to call themselves, which is Northwest Valley, North Phoenix, because Peoria is huge, guys. Look at how big Peoria is. Goes all the way up, North Peoria to Lake Pleasant. So you have South Peoria here, which is by Glendale. And once you get above the freeway, right here, the 101, you're pretty much North Peoria, North Phoenix, Deer Valley. I've done videos in this area, Vistancia, and right here, Vistancia, and all these areas out here, North Phoenix. These areas are booming as well because they're newer in this area. All right, so but there's not much industry and jobs in this area, but once you're on this 303 down here connecting to the 10, let me jump off. You'll see lots of warehouses as well. Oh, let me move myself. I'm blocking. All right. Now, I got it on satellite. This is the correctional facility here. This is the prison. You'll see it off the freeway. You come up, right? There's another manufacturer called Fairlife. A lot of manufacturing and trucking industries are all over the West Valley, pretty much. You got Ferrero USA. I think they even have Dick's Sporting Goods up here. Sub-Zero. They got a UPS hub. UPS Goodyear. So there's lots of jobs, guys. Tons of jobs. There's so many jobs. That's why I'm telling you, Phoenix is spread out. Okay. XPO Logistics. U-Haul. Tons of companies. I'm not even hitting all of them. Another Amazon, like I said earlier. Roush, North America manufacturer. There's so many places. I can't even get into so many. This would be a 2-hour show, guys. I have to, like I said, I got that counter offer as well, which is good. Okay, perfect. I had to check that really quick. Yeah, let me jump into the MLS really quick. If I can remember my password. Let's see. Yeah, I remember it. Gosh. All right. Let's jump into the MLS. And this will be the last thing. All right. Now, what I was saying with North Phoenix, right? TSMC is right around here. 303. This is where they're making the huge TSMC plant here. This is going to be American's headquarters here, right? It's going to be right here. You have all of this Vistancia here, which is one of the bigger, newer areas of North Peoria. Look at all this land. All this is going to get built on. And you're going to see master plan communities continue to blow up. There's one that's coming in Surprise that's going to be around here. It's going to be one of the biggest master plan communities in all of Arizona. That's coming soon as well. And I'm going to do a video on that pretty soon. All right. Now, let's go ahead and look at the MLS really quick. Okay. Right now we have 6,800 listings. Let's just look at active. Okay. All right. And we're going to go, let's just say this. Let's say 300,000 and we'll go to 400,000. All right. Dwelling type, single family detached. Okay. And we're going to go Peoria. Okay. Now, just from 300 to 400,000, you can't even find a house that's active right now in North Peoria. Okay, guys, that's what I'm saying. There's certain areas where the prices are going up a lot more. I said there's a difference, right? You have South Peoria, you have North Peoria, right? This is where TSMC is building, or this North Gateway area. Right here, Vistancia, all these areas, North Peoria by Lake Pleasant, beautiful areas. Don't get me wrong, Deer Valley, I've done videos on these areas. You got big lots, but look at the only homes that popped up right now in this area are in South Peoria by Glendale. So these are homes just for 300 to 400,000. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a better look. All right. So you got this home, 1,000 square feet, guys. I mean, man, for these prices, 350. If you go down to Santan Valley, you're going to get way more. If you go down to even in the West Valley, you're going to find more for this. 1,700 square feet, older homes. Okay, that's what we're working with, guys. Let's just look at it. Let's see this one. This one looks okay, 1,600 square feet, but for 384. This is in South Peoria. One picture. Come on, realtors, you got to do better than this. You can't list a house with one picture. Come on, we can't be lazy, guys. That makes us look so bad. We got to do better, realtors. Come on, one picture. 370 for this detail. 1979. 1,700 square feet, guys. Wow. 370 for that. Wow. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. The prices are going to go through the roof. Okay. They're going to go through the roof. This is crazy. All right. And if you guys also want to look at homes, you can go to my website here, which is benkessington.exprealty.com. It's directly linked to the MLS. So it's not like Zillow where you got a house sitting there for a month. That shouldn't even be on the website anymore. Here, everything is completely updated live. Okay, as a realtor, I'm linked live to the MLS. So if you want to look at properties here, you can look at them. They're up to date. This is my listing here. This is the Desert Willow home. It's actually listed on the market. There you go there. Okay. 380 compared to the other house. That's what I'm saying. Look at Casa Grande. This house is 380. Oh, I got to sign up for my own site to get more access. Look at a few pictures, but that one 380, right? And look at this house was 370, 384. The other house, the Casa Grande house, is 24 or 2,500 square feet. 384, 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,600 square feet. 370. Look at that. It's not even a comparison. That's why I told you the outskirts, Casa Grande, Queen Creek, Santan Valley, Goodyear, Buckeye, these areas are the last of the dying breed, guys. If you're waiting too long, I'm telling you, these areas are going to look like Gilbert and Chandler. The homes are going to be in the 5s soon. I say by next year, right now we're in a slow period. Once we get to this spring and this summertime, these prices are going to go through the roof because the competition is going to get tough. You saw the jobs that are coming here. More people are coming. More people are moving. And lastly, let me just show you this. Okay, guys, let me show you this. Right. And I think I have shown you guys this. Let's see. This is from my Instagram page. Go back here. Okay. And you guys can follow me on Instagram as well. All right. So 5th largest, Phoenix is now the 5th largest city in the USA per 2020 census, guys. It's becoming big. Phoenix, Tucson is growing as well. Starting to see some growth. Not like Phoenix, because I work in Tucson as well. I know you guys see a lot of my videos on Tucson as well. Okay. And you guys see a lot of my videos on Tucson as well. Tucson is growing more. North Tucson, South Tucson. You saw my video on Saharita as well. Let me get my link here so I can show you guys. But look at that. Okay. Now let me edit my search real quick. Let's just change the city. Let's do Maricopa. Okay, now look at how many homes pull up in Maricopa for that price for 300 to 400,000. This is the MLS, guys, the actual MLS. Remember, I am a realtor. Okay, look at the options you get from 300 to 400,000 compared to Peoria. It's still within the same square footage, but newer home build. Okay, this is Maricopa. We're talking about 123 results. We had a handful of results on the other one. Look at this, 2,222 square feet active. Maricopa, 4-bed, 2.5 bath. Look at this one, Maricopa, Tortosa. This is a new area, Tortosa, 359. So Arizona is affordable, like I tell you, but just not in all the places that they used to be. It's moving more to the outskirts. Okay, 1,500, right? You're starting to see a trend with the square footage. See that, guys? Mostly new builds. Okay, you're seeing a lot of new builds. Look at this one, Tortosa, 2,100 or 2,175 square feet, 372. These prices are pushing to the fours. 374. 374. Look at that. 375. It's stayed kind of steady because I closed on a house that you could see on my channel as well in Maricopa this summer, and I will be under contract with another house in the next hour in Maricopa as well. So you guys will see that as well. I'll shoot a video on that. I've been negotiating. I've been negotiating a contract all day today. So I'm under contract with another Maricopa home. This home is beautiful, guys. Let's see here. Hopefully we'll close in the next 3 or 4 weeks for my client. I'm very happy for my client. She got what she wanted, and it was pretty quick. She knew what she wanted, and I went in there and did my negotiating magic. So I'm a killer negotiator. That's why I come from sales background, more and a lending background. So I know all about the numbers. I can crunch the numbers and contingencies, and I can write a clean contract, guys. But anyways, here we go. I'm going to close it out here. All right. So as you can see, yes, I do a lot of Tucson videos. I'm actually, I'm looking for a house for a buyer right now in Tucson. So I'll be hopefully closing on a house in next month in Tucson. Currently looking for one of my clients. I'm not going to say anything, but we're looking for a property out in Tucson. Check this one out. This was one with a big lot, horse property in Oro Valley, North Tucson. I do a lot of work there as well. So I'm a part of the MLS in Tucson. I'm part of the MLS in Phoenix. So if you're looking for a house in both areas, I can pull up the Tucson MLS right now as well. I'll just do that right now for you guys so you can see what you can buy in Tucson at that price range. Because I know a lot of people are getting approved right now with their lending in this price range from 3 to anywhere to 3 to 600,000. So let me pull up my information here. I can't sign in here, but let me do this. Move this over here. Sign in on my other screen. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Just take a look at those properties, these prices. Look at that. Come on, compared to Peoria, right? And some people are like, I don't care where I have to drive because you never know what happens in the future. A lot of people from California, you already know the traffic does not compare to California at all. This is nothing. This is a breeze compared to California traffic. If you only knew. All right, I have 2 different logins for my Tucson, for my MLS of Southern Arizona, and for my MLS in Phoenix. So hold on, we got, I got to log out of this one. I forgot. Hold on, let me log out of this one so I can get into that one. I can't be in 2 at once. All right, hold on, guys. Let's see here. Sarita, you guys go check that one out as well. Beautiful master plan community. I actually had a client from Kentucky who I ended up getting a rental home in Sarita there as well. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to go on this one. Let me log out. Trying to log out here. Sorry guys, bear with me. But yeah, Sarita, check that video out. Florence as well. Those are beautiful areas. Check those videos out on my page. If you guys are looking to move anywhere in Southern Arizona, even outside of Phoenix, up to the border, I can sell you, I can get you guys into a home. If you're looking for land, if you're looking for to investment properties as well, you're looking for fix and flips. I work with a lot of investors. I can't tell you how much my phone, shout out to all you investors who do reach out to me, how much my phone rings on they're aggressive. They're looking for properties all the time. I love working with them. I always learn something from them as well. And they show me things what I can do to my house as well. So I love investors. All you investors out there, you savvy investors are great. You guys are great. Love you guys. Keep calling me. I'll keep helping you as well. All right. So I am in. I had to log in really quick. All right. This is a Tucson. Theirs is a lot different. So I'm going to pull it up. We're going to do that same price range. Okay. Look at that Tucson because it's a lot smaller. These are all the active homes on the market. Okay. So their market gets competitive. Well, as you can see, all these areas, Southern Arizona, all the way up to Phoenix, I can help you buy a house up to Sedona. Okay. All the way up to Flagstaff. I can help you buy a home. Okay. All the way up to Flagstaff to Nogales, Mexico, all the way to the border of New Mexico and Arizona. I can find you a home. So wherever you're looking, let me know. Okay. I am all over the place, as you can see. I do not mind. I have a car that I drive that can take all the miles, and I use it just for real estate. That car I use just for real estate. All right, guys, let's see here. Okay, we're just going to look at active listings. Don't want to waste our time with nothing else. It's only 1876 that are active, that are available to purchase right now. Okay, let's see here. Where's the list price? Oh, I'm hiding myself. All right, what else do we want to do? Let's do Tucson. We'll just do Tucson. Okay, we'll stay within Tucson for right now. Okay. And we'll do 300 to 400. We'll still stay there. We're just going to do Tucson. Okay, then I'll switch. All right, see that map there? We're just going to do Tucson. I'm going to hit the list and see what we have. All right, so this is what we have for 300 to 400,000 in Tucson. And need I remind you as well, Tucson, they're a little stingy on the square footage in Tucson compared to Phoenix. And you're going to see a lot older homes. Now, here's this house here, 302,000. Let's take a look at this one. Now, compared to what we saw in Maricopa and compared to what we saw in Peoria, let's take a look at this one. This is an open door, bought this house. So this is a flip. This is 300,000. Could be an investor property. So if you're looking to invest, Tucson is definitely a place to invest, right? So I love looking at all the properties. I love big lots, big yards as well, right? Let's look at the details. 1,661, or I can't see, I need to zoom in, 1681 square feet, 2-car garage, 4-bed, 2-bath, built in 2003. Not bad, right? You can look at some deals here. Let me go back to the list. 1,200 square feet. Like I told you, they're going to be a little more stingier in Tucson. This one's not that bad. 309, 1727. This looks like it'll be a good property. Definitely a good investor property as well. Look at these prices, guys. See, this is Tucson, right? As you see, I'm in the MLS of Tucson and Phoenix. I'm showing you that I am dual. All right. Dual MLSs, dual access. All right. 309. Look at this one. Let's look at the details on this one. This looks like an early 2000s. Yep, 2005, 1727 square feet, 4-bed, 2-bath. Not bad at all, guys. Okay.
See what I'm saying? Schedule will show it with you guys if you want to see it and do that for you. So, all right, let's look at this one. We're in the Tucson MLS. All right. I'm a realtor in Arizona. That's why I go by Ben the Realtor AZ, abbreviated for Arizona, Ben the Realtor Arizona. All right. So if you're looking for a home in Tucson or Phoenix, I got you. All right. I know all of these markets. I know where all the houses are. All right. So this is just a glimpse of Phoenix. Like I said, who said Arizona is not affordable? Where'd you get that news from? Who told you that? Right? This is something that realtors that we do daily, hourly, right? We don't just pick a property and go look at it. We're researching, we're doing comparables, we're deep diving, we're having meetings with our brokerages, we're working with investors, we're breaking down numbers on the daily. Okay. So I can tell you Arizona is affordable, but for how long, right? Before you could buy homes in the 150s and in the 200s, right? Like I told you in Casa Grande, you can buy them super low. You can come out here from California and buy 4 properties. Instant investor, instant real estate tycoon. Okay. Oh, that light hit me from the arcade. All right, that arcade is my kids. That's for my son, my daughter. They love Ninja Turtles. All right. And I did too in the 80s. I actually went to the movies and saw the premiere when that movie came out. And I think it was 88 or 89. As you can see here, look at all these homes. 317. Okay. 317. Arizona is not affordable though, right? Where is it not affordable though? That's the question. Is it just Phoenix? Is it just Peoria? Is it just Mesa? Is it just Gilbert? Is it Chandler? But Tucson, right? If you're looking to get your foot in the door and start out, Tucson's an option. I'm always in Tucson. I love Tucson. Shout out to Tucson. Shout out to the U of A. You guys saw that video as well. I'm a huge U of A fan, been since I was a kid. Mike Bibby, Miles Simon. You guys got to check that video out. Look at this. Very affordable. But really quick, I'm going to show you guys one last thing about Tucson. Okay. This is going to blow your guys' mind. Okay, Sarita. Okay, this is a subdivision down here. And look what shows up. We got 41 properties from the 3s to the 4s. Arizona's not affordable. Okay, and this is a newer area. I have a full-fledged video on it right here. I did a whole tour of this community in South Tucson. Okay, as you can see, it's about 15 minutes drive from Tucson, depending on where you're at, right? Tucson's pretty big. You got the foothills, East Tucson, South Tucson, right? They're central and north, right? So, sorry, Rita. Let's go check. Let's take a look at the list. Let's see what we got. Like I said, I have a client who is currently leasing a home here from Kentucky. Shout out Ade. Right, let's see. This one is 308. Okay. Beautiful Sarita. Got to check out the video I did there. This is 308, guys. Arizona's not affordable. I just have to laugh at that because Arizona is very affordable, right? Phoenix. There may be some areas in Phoenix, Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, right? Mesa, Gilbert, Chandler may not be affordable to some, right? To some. But if you're looking for deals and homes under 400,000, you got to go more south, right? You got to go to the outskirts. Everybody's moving to more rural areas to afford it. Look at this house. Okay, let's look at the details. Okay, almost 2,000 square feet, 2-car garage, 3-bed, 3-bath. Okay, let's go look at a couple more. And I got to wrap up here. This house is 318. Oh, man. This house is beautiful. I love this house. I love Sarita though. That lake, beautiful. Go check out my video, guys. I'm promoting it to you guys. You got to check it out. All right. This house, the only thing I would do, I'll change the floors, change the carpet, just a little bit of upgrades. This is a beautiful house, right? Let's see, before we'll see the backyard. Look at that. 2,000 square feet, 3-car garage, 3-bed, 2-bath. Wow, I can't believe that house doesn't have 3-bath. So it must just have 1 full up and down. Good size backyard. You could put a pool back there. But this is a deal. 318 compared to a lot of the homes in Phoenix, right? Okay. Here's another one. Look at these homes, guys. 320, 320, 327. I can go on and on, but I'm going to make a separate video about this. Okay. But all right, guys, you're going to see more videos like this from me. I think I don't want to get too repetitive, just showing you guys community after community after community, house after house after house, right? It can get boring. I want to kind of start getting into the numbers and deep dive and talk to you guys what I really do as a real estate agent. So I've been helping people from all over the country, from coast to coast, literally, okay, from all the way to New York, all the way to the Pacific Northwest, California, Arizona, everywhere. Okay. So met a lot of people. I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do. There is no greater feeling than giving someone the keys, whether that be they're someone's first investment property, a first-time home buyer, someone relocating, coming to a new state just to start fresh and have a new home. It's the best feeling as a realtor, guys. And you need a realtor who knows the numbers, who knows the neighborhoods, knows pricing, knows comps, knows the ins and outs, the guts of the home. This is key, guys. So definitely thank you for watching this video. Share it if you like it, or like it if you like it, share it if you love it. I'm definitely going to keep giving you guys more informative videos, and definitely stay tuned because I got a lot of videos dropping. I'm pretty busy right now. I'm working with like 5-6 people right now in the real estate field. I have a active home that's listed right now, like I said, in Casa Grande. And then after that, I'm going to help my client find another home. And I have another client who's Standing Bay, a couple of them actually. I just went under contract right now during this video. So just received some good news as well there. So congratulations to my client. You know who you are. And I'm pretty busy right now. So I'm going to try and drop as many videos as I can, but it may take some time. The editing and things like that take a while. But definitely I'm going to have so much information that's going to blow your guys' mind over the next month or so. So definitely stay tuned, hit that notification bell, because sometimes YouTube, the algorithm, I just started this channel. I'm new to with the social media. So I just started this channel this last year. Thank you guys who have all subscribed and liked and commented. I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't moved here yet, I'm going to give you guys a lot of information that's going to help you when you relocate here. Okay. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to show you guys the real deal. Okay. And that comes to jobs, entertainment. Like you guys see me go out to eat all the time, places to eat, entertainment, places to go, places to take your kids. You see me out on pretty much all the zoos here in Arizona. You pretty much see me everywhere. If you go on my channel, you can check out everything. I'm going to keep giving you guys Arizona gems. I'm going to keep giving you guys the best that I can and keep working hard to do that, especially in real estate when I represent you. I'm going to keep going hard. I'm going to negotiate, get you the best deal on your behalf. And definitely, I appreciate you guys, my past clients, my current clients. Shout out to all of you guys. And thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here.